All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and it seems like Elon Musk got something to say about Joe Biden and Barack Obama, and it seems like it's not good. We already know what's going on. We already know how corrupt Joe Biden is. We already know he's finna be out of the White House sooner or later. We already know that. We already know it's gonna be Trump 2024. And let's make sure y'all put that down in the whole comment section. Trump 2024, because that's exactly what it's going to be. You can't hold Trump back. You can't stop Trump. The mugshot went viral. His interview with Tucker Carlson went viral. It seems like everything Trump do goes viral nowadays, don't it? You know what I'm saying? But this one right here is coming by the channel SpaceX Live. I will leave the original video in the description. That way y'all can go watch the original video yourself. And it's called Elon Musk just exposed Joe Biden and Obama's dark corruption. Hey, this is what happened. I'm going to continue to say this, y'all. This is what happened when you try to pick on Donald Trump for no reason, when you have no evidence on this man. You making other people go after this man. I still allegedly think that Joe Biden had Fannie Willis to go after Donald Trump. I do. I really believe that. You know, but we're gonna go ahead and check this out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support, everybody that's leaving positive comments in the comment section. And I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well for clicking on the video. You know what I'm saying? And without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Let's see what Elon Musk got to say about Joe Biden and Obama's dark corruption. Let's see.
He did it again. As you know how Elon Musk has always been about bold revelations and audacious innovation. But this time, his biggest bombshell is an expose that aims to shed a glaring light on allegations of dark corruption surrounding two prominent figures, Joe Biden and Barack Obama. I know it's one thing to talk about exposing corruption, but what did Musk actually find? What exactly did he stumble upon that's causing such a stir? Here's a hint for you. It involves something that could potentially change the way we view politics and power. Let's reveal layer by layer. Republicans are saying that President Joe Biden and the Democrats are trying to hide a huge scandal. They're claiming that Biden used his power for his own gain through sketchy international deals involving his son, Hunter Biden. And guess what? Recent information is making this whole thing a big deal. The House Oversight Committee, which is mostly made up of Republicans, started looking into Biden's banking activities. This could be the game changer we've been waiting for. They're accusing Biden of all sorts of things, like lying to the American people on purpose, using his position to make himself richer, and even using state resources to stop investigations into his actions. I mean, it's a lot to take in. Then Elon Musk has decided to dive into the mess. He got his hands on some secret Twitter files and shared them with two journalists, Matt Taibbi and Barry Weiss. They're totally on board with the Republicans and their claims against Twitter. Musk got everyone hyped up with a tweet that said, "This will be awesome," and then he gave Taibbi and Weiss a bunch of inside Twitter info. These Twitter files spilled the beans on some pretty messed up things Twitter was up to before Musk bought this company. One big thing they uncovered was how Twitter tried to hide an important article from the New York Post in 2020. The article was all about emails supposedly found on Hunter Biden's laptop. I mean, let's think about Elon for a sec. He is usually all about pushing boundaries, right? So just like he's been bold in electric cars and space exploration, he decided to be a truth seeker online too. The New York Post had this whole story about emails on Hunter Biden's laptop. They were saying that these emails had solid proof that Joe Biden, back when he was the vice president in 2015, used his power to help out a Ukrainian natural gas company called Burisma, where Hunter was working. The conservative side of the media went even further, calling it the laptop from hell and claiming that it showed Joe Biden being all corrupt. Here's the thing, though. It's pretty clear that Hunter was trying to use his connections to make some serious money. I mean, Burisma was shelling out $50,000 a month to Hunter, and it wasn't because he was some Eastern European gas market genius. Nope, they wanted to get close to his dad, plain and simple. So, the big claim on the right side of things is that Joe Biden actually pushed the Ukrainian government to boot out their prosecutor general. And the reason? To keep Burisma out of legal hot water. It's like Joe used his political muscle to keep Hunter's employer safe from any kind of investigation. At first, Musk and Joe Biden seemed to get along pretty well. He liked how Biden was all about dealing with climate change. But then things took a turn when Biden left Musk out of a big meeting about electric cars. It's like Biden didn't want to include Musk in the conversation. This move raised eyebrows because, they were getting along just fine before. Their differences became even more obvious during a recent press conference in which Biden kind of made fun of Musk's ideas about the economy, saying something like, "Good luck flying him to the moon." It's clear that they're not on the same page anymore. This clash of opinions is a big deal. Biden accidentally made Musk his opponent instead of a friend, and we're all left wondering why Biden changed his tune so drastically. This whole thing shows how complicated politics can be, especially when personal feelings come into play. Musk, known for his quirky personality, decided to switch sides in politics. He's throwing his support behind the Republican Party, at least for the next midterm elections. This move surprised a lot of people, considering him used to be all about the Democrats. He has a good reason for this switch. He thinks the current administration led by Biden is kind of ignoring him and his electric car company, Tesla, in favor of paying more attention to legacy automakers. General Motors CEO Mary Barra, standing next to Biden in January 2022, said the company wants to invest $7 billion into Michigan to further our EV manufacturing. Musk at the time responded to Barra and Biden's comments by tweeting, "Starts with a T, ends with an A, ESL in the middle." He further said, "It got to the point, hilariously, where no one in the administration was even allowed to say the word Tesla." The public outrage and media pressure about that statement forced him to admit that Tesla does in fact lead the EV industry. I wouldn't exactly call that praise.
Boy, see, that's the thing about Joe Biden. He all for himself. He's just full of lies. Like, I know y'all have been saying it over the years. This man has been constantly lying. Every time he say he finna go out of town or go somewhere, he don't go. He makes up a lie. That's all he's been doing. Just like he said he had nothing to do with Hunter Biden's dealings. He knew everything that was going on. He was a big part of it. It's all out there. Fox News got it all covered. This all this man do is lie. This man is just all for himself. I'm telling you, I've said this before. This man would not be president in 2024. I don't care what nobody says. Joe Biden. And just listen to this right here. Just like I said before. I know for a fact if Trump runs, he's going to win. I know that for a fact. Trump is going to win. The man is still winning on the polls now. You know what I'm saying? You even got Democrats that's trying to cross over. Because they know Joe Biden, like they want him out there. They really want Joe Biden gone. They want somebody else to cover for Joe Biden. They want him out of there. This man is just corrupt, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now you done made Elon Musk turn on you. Throwing shots at the man. And obviously it said that Elon Musk did like Joe Biden at some point. And all of a sudden, so Joe Biden turned his back on him? I mean, look what Joe Biden been doing. He been turning his back on everybody, especially the American people, all of us. This man is just not worthy of being the president. It just is what it is. Trump needs to be back in office. And I'm telling you now, 2024, he will be. Let me put the horns on for that. Trump 2024. This is what I say when people say that they think Biden is going to be back in the White House. Huh? That ain't going to happen, man.
And honestly, it's a big deal because Musk has a huge voice and a lot of influence. He's got a loyal following that hangs on his every word and even gets tattoos of his name and the Tesla logo. Plus, when he tweets, the whole world pays attention.
Yep.
People might argue that Musk needs more rules and regulations. But it's important to remember that in the past, he supported Democrats. His entire business centers around saving the environment, after all. And let's not forget that he has this knack for getting people excited and dominating the news cycle with just a single tweet. It's like he's a one-man media machine. Now let's talk about Musk's next target, Barack Obama. Remember how Obama used to say his administration was all squeaky clean, no scandals? Well, guess what? There's a totally different side to that story. Musk even brought up a writer named Alex Newman who gave us a whole new perspective on this. So this Newman guy dug deep and found out about a bunch of corruption that went down during Obama's time in the White House. And the crazy thing is, the mainstream media either ignored them, downplayed them, or straight up hid them from us. You might have heard of a book called The Worst President in History: The Legacy of Barack Obama. Well, one of the authors, Matt Margolis, is making a strong case that Obama's administration was far from clean. He's saying that behind the scenes, there was lawlessness and some pretty harsh ways of doing.
And we already know Obama been in hot water. We already know. I mean, you got to look at it now. He ain't been in a good spotlight either. Enough that you signed with Joe Biden. And then you got Tucker Carlson. He over there tearing Obama a new one. We know like the little allegations that's out about Obama and this other guy and stuff like that. I ain't gonna go into to much details, but I have several videos on the channel talking about that, and I'm pretty sure some of you know what I'm talking about. But Obama got his hands full right now, and we know he getting to be corrupt too. So this right here is crazy. Then I've been hearing a lot of people been saying that they don't even really think Biden run the White House. They say Obama do. I've been hearing that. So I got a video coming on that as well, because I've been hearing a lot of people say something about that, but they think Obama is the one that's really running the White House, not Joe Biden. But it's crazy out here, y'all.
Things. Despite Obama's attempts to paint his presidency as all virtuous, Margolis is saying it's more like Chicago-style politics. That means corruption, favoritism, and big corporations having a say. It's like Obama was trying to split the country in two and take down anyone who disagreed with him. Guided by the wisdom of Saul Alinsky, an American community activist and political theorist, people still can't.
Is we in a world where everybody get mad if you don't agree with them? Like, come on now. We're in a world where you ain't gonna agree with everything. Even the people you like, you ain't gonna agree with everything they say. It's gonna be something they say that you don't like, or you be like, you know what? I mess with you, but that ain't right. Like, come on, you don't get mad at people because they don't agree with you. You can't force somebody to agree with everything you say. Like, come on now.
Quite agree on what to make of Obama's legacy. But hold up, because after Obama left the office, a fresh scandal emerged, and it's a biggie. This one's all about how the NSA, that surveillance agency, was used to spy on political rivals. Talk about a serious breach of privacy and an abuse of power. And guess what? Elon Musk is also shining a spotlight on another issue, the green energy scam. It's something we shouldn't just brush off. Take Solyndra, for instance, a company that has been working in the solar system business. This whole solar power thing turned out to be a huge fraud and ended up costing taxpayers a whopping $500 million. Word has it that the Obama administration sent billions of taxpayer dollars to rich Democrats and Obama supporters. And guess what these guys did? They kicked some of that cash back into political campaigns. Now, if you dig into the Department of Energy's data, you'll see more than $20 billion of the funds meant for green energy ended up with people and groups tied to President Obama.
Oh.
Seriously, over 75% of that money found its way to them. This whole thing is raising eyebrows about fairness and whether this was all above board. It's like Elon Musk has cast a doubt-filled shadow on Barack Obama's once squeaky clean image. And let me tell you, that's a pretty big deal considering how much people loved the guy. So, guys, have all these alleged corruptions highlighted by Musk changed your perspective on power and politics? Or do you have a different take on this? Drop your ideas and thoughts in the comments below.
Wow. Shout out to SpaceX Live. Well, there you go, man. Elon Musk just exposed Joe Biden and Obama's dark corruption. You know, a lot of us, that's been doing this for a while and they've been watching. We pretty much know that they both are corrupt, man. Especially like Joe Biden. This man, it's like he in the news every day for the wrong reasons. Almost every single day, this man is this man falling asleep in places. It's crazy, man. He's constantly lying to us about everything especially when he was vice president. This man didn't do nothing but lie. Like, come out and tell the truth. Like, tell us that you did use them alias names and stuff. Go ahead and tell us. But he won't. If a reporter asks him that, he try to brush it off and get to something else. He don't want to answer it. It's crazy. Like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Let me know what y'all think about Elon Musk too as well. Want to appreciate you all for watching. Like I said, I will leave the original link to this video in the description. Make sure y'all go show SpaceX Live some love. There was a great video right here. Like I said, make sure y'all go show them some love. The link will be in the description. All right? And I'll catch y'all in the next one.